All right, so next I'm going to walk over to the workspace. Think about the workspace like your office, right? So giving an opportunity to basically change between teams and interact with each team member. The way it is structured in almost like a real virtual office. Like I said, it has the multi-tenant um, a way that it represents your company. So your company is one tenant, and essentially your company simulates the real company. So you have company, like I said, locations, so organizations. Organizations have teams. Teams have team members. So basically, if you come here, you'd see a way for you to switch between orgs. Like for this account, we have the customer onboarding org. And by the way, the reason why it has a customer onboarding org was because when I was creating it, I chose it to be an agency. And so an agency has this extra capability, which I'll talk about a little later, to create workspaces, which is to create multiple companies that you can manage your sales process for. And here you're going to have like, your team. You can basically click on here and then you can see what they're doing for that particular, work. And then you can talk to them. You can assign tasks to them. You can message them, but you can see high level metadata around their tools, like the tools they use and if they're actively doing something or they're waiting for a task. You can see that Chidi sent a message to my inbox. That was the last thing it did. Chidi is the guy that does ICP research and informs the rest of the team. All right, so we have different team members. Like you can see, all of them would have the different things that they do, and you can actually interact with them in a very good way. All right, now, cool thing is you have your human in the loop as part of each team. Like I said, each team has a human in the loop, and you can also assign your human in the loop tasks. You can also see what they're doing currently. And as you switch different teams, you can also have the human in the loop that you can assign tasks to as well. So that's important that you're able to actually like talk to your human in the loop for things that are a little bit more technical, for things that are a little bit more involved. But for just general questions on what's going on, you can either ask the AI or you can ask your humans. All right. So that's for dashboard, workspace. It's a very eloquent way for you to kind of interact with your team in a way that, simulates almost like a work environment. You can kind of plug into different team members and maybe chat with them or talk with them like you can do in your voice command. But you can also, if you're not familiar with your team yet, you can also do the meet the team, and they essentially come on and introduce themselves. Everybody goes one after the other and see